Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this video is about our day 2 in Oman. Our first stop today is Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque, and it took us roughly 9 to 10 minutes to get here. Quick heads up, if you are visiting for the first time, there is a strict dress code here. So I was actually not allowed to enter at first because I was wearing something slightly transparent. They were very polite about it, nothing rude at all, but they asked me to cover up properly. So I rented an abaya, basically an Omani burqa, over that, and then I was allowed inside. So just remember, full sleeves, long pants or dress, no transparent clothes. It's better to be prepared than to come back again. Once you are inside though, just wow. The whole place is so peaceful. The white marble, the open spaces, the quiet, it almost feels unreal. Inside the main prayer hall, there is one of the largest hand-woven carpets in the world, and the chandelier is huge and super detailed. Every corner of that prayer hall, you will find beautiful chandeliers. Even if you are not religious, this place is 100% worth visiting, just for the experience. After spending some time at the mosque, we get back in the car and head towards the Royal Opera House Muscat. It's a very short drive, around 10 minutes, and driving around Muscat is really smooth. Okay, so once you step inside the Royal Opera House, it feels completely different. The first thing you notice is how quiet and polished everything is. The interiors are all white and beige tones with a lot of Omani marble, wood detailing and soft lighting. The floors, the walls, even the staircases, everything looks very clean and very premium. There is a nice mix of traditional Omani design and modern architecture. You will see carved wooden doors, detailed patterns and these big open halls that feels very grand. The seating inside the main hall is super elegant. Red and gold seats, perfect symmetry and amazing acoustics. This place is designed so every sound travels perfectly. What's really interesting is that Opera House is actually very high-tech. The stage can be transformed depending on the performance. Opera, ballet, concerts, everything. If you are not attending a show, just walk inside feels like an experience on its own. It's calm, classy and very different from the rest of the city, like stepping into another world for a bit. From here, we are heading towards Qurum Beach, which is again just 10 minutes away. It is one of the most popular beaches in Muscat, but in the morning it's very peaceful. You will see people walking, jogging, cycling and just enjoying the sea breeze. What I really like about Muscat beaches is the view, mountains on one side and the ocean on the other. Now we are driving towards ET. Honestly, this road deserves its own mention. As you leave the city, everything becomes more open, mountains, empty roads and some really nice viewpoints. The drive takes around 25 to 30 minutes, but it doesn't feel long at all. As you drive, the city slowly disappears and suddenly you are surrounded by rocky cliffs and endless curves. So road is smooth, winding and every turn feels like it's taking you deeper into nowhere. It's just you and the view. Steep drops on one side, mountains on the other and total silence. It's slightly thrilling but in best way possible. This is one of those drives where you don't even want to rush. You just slow down, enjoy the road and let Oman surprise you again. And we reached ET viewpoint. This place is just beautiful. You get a wide view of the ET village down there. Though there is no parking spot and only 1 to 2 cars can accommodate in the roadside, we were the only ones there, so we could enjoy the view properly. Now we are leaving the viewpoint and driving towards Bustan Beach. And this road, honestly, it is one of the nicest drive around Muscat. The road is quite secluded with hardly any traffic and it curves gently through the mountains. At some points, the rocks are really close to the road, and then suddenly you get the random sea views popping up. It's the kind of drive where you will naturally slow down, roll the windows down, and just enjoy the ride. As we drive further, it really feels like we have left the city behind, even though Muscat is actually not very far. The landscape here feels raw, untouched, just mountain road and the sea. And slowly, as we get closer to Al Bustan, the vibe starts changing. We have reached Al Bustan Beach now. This beach feels very calm and private compared to places like Qurum. It's wide, clean, surrounded by mountains, which makes it feel very secluded. The water is calm, the waves are gentle, and there is just a very peaceful atmosphere here. You will see a few people walking around, but it never feels crowded. With luxury resorts nearby, but nature still taking over, Al Bustan Beach is a perfect place to stop, relax, and enjoy the view before moving on. Alright, so now we are leaving Muscat behind and heading towards Bimmah Sinkhole. This drive takes around 1.5 hours and it's actually very smooth and comfortable. The road is wide, well maintained and perfect for long drives. As you move away from the city, the scenery keeps changing. On one side you will see rocky mountains and on another side long open stretches that almost feels like desert. There are moments where you will also catch quick glimpse of the sea, which makes the drive even better. The traffic is very light, especially if you start early, so the drive feels very relaxed. This is one of the drives where you can just play some music, sit back and enjoy the journey. The sinkhole is believed to have formed due to collapsed underground cavern and over time seawater mixed with fresh water here. There is a very calm vibe here. People usually spend some time swimming, taking photos or just sitting and enjoying the view. Once we reached Bimmah Sinkhole, we couldn't believe our eyes. It honestly looks unreal when you see it from the first time. It's a massive natural limestone crater filled with clear turquoise water. You can walk around the edge and see how deep it actually is or climb down and go for a swim. So there were a lot of fishes in the water, so you can also have a fish spa. After spending some time at Bimmah Sinkhole, we started our journey to Wadi Saf guest house. It took us around 22 minutes to reach that place. It is a small guest house with a small swimming pool and the sea beside it. At night, we could also see the bioluminescence in the water. It was magical. After that, we took some rest because next day our plan was to hike Wadi Saf. So that's all for our day 2. So see you in next video. Bye bye.